Hello everyone, and I'm doing another installment of Jazmin Rants. And for today's rant, we're talking about mental illness. It's something I have struggled with my whole life, and I feel like it's important to talk about. It shouldn't be so stigmatized. I feel like, not that I was born with it, but I've always felt like a sense of melancholy, as long as I could remember. Yeah, I felt like a sense of melancholy, and then it really heightened when I was in my middle school days, and that's when my anxiety increased. But I didn't know at the time what it was. I had intrusive thoughts, all the fun stuff. And it's something that, I've struggled with, and both sides of my family have both struggled with. So I've seen it, and I've also experienced it. And it's not easy. It's not an easy thing for me to talk about. I tend to keep things bottled in. Like John Mulaney says, I'll keep it in and then I'll die. I don't know. I feel like if I talk about it, people use it against me, which I know is not a healthy way of thinking. But it's easier said than done. And I laugh when I'm nervous, or yeah, I'm not laughing because I'm genuinely laughing. It's just a hard topic to talk about. And then my dad was an easy father to have. He never physically abused me or my siblings or my mother, but he definitely verbally and emotionally abused us. He went to jail when I was 10, around there. And him going to jail was a big event in my life. It caused abandonment issues. And then when he got out of prison, it was like he was a different person, or maybe he's always been that way. He just came worse. And yeah, he was just abusive. And then him and my mom got divorced, which wasn't sad. I mean, it did ruin my whole view of love, but I'm glad they divorced, because my mom deserved better and she found a better man. And yeah, good riddance as far as I'm concerned. We haven't talked much, and daddy issues. Yeah, it definitely caused a lot of it distorted my view of men. I'd rather be with women than men. I don't know how to romantically be with a man. I just don't. I don't understand men, and I think he's part of the reason why. Yeah. And yeah, his whole side of the family, his mom, pardon me, my grandma was his side of the family was all horrible. They're all just horrible people. I don't even care if they find this. They're just bad people, and I hate it all. His mom would just criticize me, and I suffer from acne, and she would just, my phone had low battery, would point out my acne and not make fun of me, but make me feel really down about myself. And that was the time about my puberty, and I think it's normal, but she would always point out and everything ugly about me, and body shamed me, and pointed out I have thick eyebrows, as you can tell, Mr. Dan Levy eyebrows. And she would just point out your eyebrows need to be thinner, and it definitely gave me self-confidence issues. And my dad's dad, he would not inappropriately touch us, but he'd kiss us on the lips, which was really weird. Hold on, my phone's gonna die. There we go. You get to see this side of the room. And wow, that's very bright. But yeah, the grandpa, he I don't remember him being around, and when he was either asleep. He was just all so bad. Yeah, it was just weird. And then I've had his cousins like inappropriately touch me. I never said anything. Two of them did. Yeah, his side of the family is really just horrible people. And my mother's side of the family, they're like mostly dead. But my grandma is very sweet and lovely. I love my grandma, my mom's mom, Guy, and I love her boyfriend. Yeah, and from my mom's side of the family, people who are around, I do love. I would say I'm closer with my mom's side of the family. I'm definitely closer with my mom than my dad. But anyway, and then after my dad came back from jail and my parents got divorced, I feel like my anxiety and depression really worsened. My anxiety got so horrible. It was just the point of, like, well, getting out of the bed was like horrible. I'd rather just sleep all day. And then the anxiety, once I did get up, it was just, I couldn't bear just being in the world and functioning. And that was all the time during high school, during my junior year, you know, managing high school stress, and then stress that I put on myself was just horrible. And I'd have severe panic attacks almost weekly. And no one knew that this was going on, because I feel like I put a good face out to the world, that I'm okay, because it's easier to, I just don't like questions. And I feel like people really don't know what to do when you're struggling. But you know, not to be cliche, and despite what I've said, you're not alone, and there's other like programs and outlets that you can talk to. But besides that, I felt really just lonely, and I've always been kind of a loner, but I prefer it that way. I just have one best friend, Emily. I've had a few friends here and there, and I appreciate those few friends here and there, but I've always been like a loner, and prefer to be by myself, because I don't have to explain myself to anybody when I'm alone. It's just me. So I just feel like explaining what's going on with me, I don't want to burden anyone, one, and two, no one knows, like mental illness is like your own, like a snowflake, you know, when you, I don't know, I was trying to sound smart there, but yeah, and I felt like I've come to better terms with it now. I'm on medication, and it's definitely helped me a lot, but it's not for everybody. But it's helped me. My panic attacks are like once a month, if that, not weekly, and I feel like I enjoy life a bit more. I still get very sad, or not very sad, I get sad, especially around this time. Seasonal depression is a thing, and I feel like I haven't been depressed, but I feel like I've been in a bit of a slump. I think just not lazy, but a bit of a slump with the time change, where it's dark at like 6, and seasonal depression, but I definitely feel like leaps better than I was in the past previous years. I was really just struggling, and I didn't think I'd make it till my age, if I'm being honest. I didn't think I'd make it as far as I did. It was really bad, but you know, but my main thought was I didn't want to do anything drastic because my family. But now, you know, I feel like sorry, I dropped my keys. I want to live like for me now, which is a new feeling. And yeah, you can never, that's why you never know what somebody's going through. You know, the happiest person could be the saddest person. That's why you never judge a book by its cover. Yeah, because you don't know what someone's going through. And I've had a lot of just self-image issues and stuff like that. But I feel like changing my major was a big leap, and you know, I'm just gonna pursue what I'm passionate about and just do me, and not worry about anyone else. I am super self-critical though, because I look like, not to sound cheesy or whatever, on Instagram and see how everyone else is doing, and I'm down on myself, but I feel like that's, you shouldn't compare yourself to others because everyone has a journey. Yeah, everyone has their own personal journey, and I'm gonna try to stop. That's one of my New Year's resolutions, is stop comparing myself to others and just worry about fulfilling me. I've tried romantic, like, relationships, but they were either bad or I wasn't getting what I felt like I deserved. So I'm waiting for Prince Charming. I don't have time for, or princess, you know, husband or wife. I want to eventually settle down and be with someone for as long as we both want to be with each other and love each other and build each other's spirits up and always be there for each other. I feel like it's kind of hard during this day and age, but, and you know, in my lifetime, if there's not, like, someone out there for me, then, you know, I'll just worry about what makes me happy, like, career-wise or life-wise. I feel like you don't need somebody to define you. You know, it's nice. Or the kid said, she loves herself and she wants someone to share that with. And I feel like that's what I believe. That's my philosophy in life. And my family makes me happy. Cooking for my family, just being, I think my main source of happiness is from my family and my friends. And trying to help be a positive person in someone's life. Because I know, I'm gonna cry. I don't like crying. I know what it's like to, you know, have someone be mean to you or not be a good person in someone's life, so I try to be a good person in everyone's life. Like, if I feel like I have a slight tone with somebody, I'm like, I dread it the whole day. But anywho, I knew I was gonna cry in this one. But yeah, if, just be a source of encouragement for somebody, especially during this holiday season. But bye-bye.